Alright, Ace back, people. Oh, got a chiller down here. Customer say it's shaking real bad. Goes. See what we got. Say it's shaking bad in the pump. Making a lot of noise. You see it's shaking. What's happened though, they got a strainer right here. This needs to be cleaned out. They got a leak. Got a nice leak. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shut the chiller down and shut the pump down and clean the strainer out. So I'm gonna have to get my wrench. I'm gonna get a socket set and see if I can clean this out. That cooling tower, I might have to get on top of the cooling tower like three or four stories up on a steep ladder. So I'm gonna have to get up there some kind of way because I know it's dirty. It's real old. The chiller, I think a couple years, about 3, 4, 5 years old. Between 3 and 5 years old. But that cooling tower probably like 30 or 40 years old, and it needs to be replaced. So see what I need to do to get this off. Forgot my socket set, so I'm gonna run to the truck, get a socket set, and we'll go from there. I also want to make sure this motor balance right. It's a little off. Like I say, so I'm gonna clean the strain off, take this off, balance this motor, make sure we good. But I gotta clean it out though. All right, HVAC people. Hope I can make a quick video on cleaning the strainer and start it back up. Hopefully I can get rid of that shaking. All right, HVAC people. Remove this strainer. Like I say. It's nice to have multiple people doing this sometime. You have somebody hold it. And they put this in on here. When I put them back on, I put some anti-seize on here. It'll be a little easier next time. See all that gunk. See, this need to be cleaned. This will cause it to shake. Got to take these and clean them out. See all that gunk? A lot of sediment. So I clean that out real good. See if I got some water down here. Try to do a video on these one day. This here, if it have a refrigerant leak and it's a big leak or something like that, this will detect it. It'll sniff it out and shut the chiller down. I think it has an alarm on it too. I think it'll cut this exhaust fan on too. Oh, I need water, water, water. I don't want to use too much time walking around, so I'm gonna try to locate some water. I'm sure they have some, and or some nitrogen or something. And all these perforated holes, I'm gonna clear them out, and I'll just put it back in same way I took it out. Bleed all my lines on the chiller and fire the unit back up, and hopefully that'll take care of it. While I'm at it though, I'm gonna try to show you what a cooling tower is. My truck can't come down here because of my ladder rack. So I gotta park like way across the street. So I gotta get my ladder, extension ladder, come all the way up these steps. Come all the way up these steps. Oh, here goes some water too. I use this right on time. I had to come up these steps and get the extension ladder. And it's steep too, and the cooling tower is on this roof. What time we got? 6:20. I can at least wash it out. Go ahead and record this getting washed. Oh man. Hopefully they don't have a lock on it. Once I put it in, I might have to run it a while and take it back off and clean it out again. I don't know how much stuff in there. right, that's a little better. Yeah, I wish I could show you that cooling tower though. Show how bad it needs to be replaced. But one day, maybe even this evening, about to rain, but I might get up there. They just did the PM on it not too long ago, but we'll see. All right, got this cleaned out. All right, HVAC people, get this put back in, fired up, see what we got. I'm all set up. I'm gonna put this strainer back in. Got it good and clean. See if we can get some light going on here. So I can breathe a little better. Put some anti-seize on my bolts. All you want is a little strip going through there. That's it. You don't want to cake it up. To get a little strip so you help your fellow man out. So next time he come, it won't be too hard to take off. All right, well, I'll put that other bolt. Oh yeah, I said I remember putting one more somewhere else. All right. Should have took this up there and cleaned it up too. Oh well. Forgot about this. Get a little workout in. They tell you go clean the strainer. Don't say I gotta go clean the strainer. Say you get to go clean the strainer. See, a lot of people say some jobs they don't like doing it, be hard. I try to stay away from that mindset. Ain't none of this industry too hard. You have that mindset, you be all right. You know, sometimes your managers, I don't think they do, but sometimes some may do. They try to put you on the hard jobs or something like that, or some people call shitty jobs. But if you got the mind state, ain't nothing you can do that's hard, that, you know, that they can do to you that's too hard or gonna piss you off. You ahead of the game. I had that bullet nozzle on my car too. I wish I would have brought it. Got that cleaned up. All that rust there, I can't get all that all that rust. Chill water pipe. See, I had my little bullet nozzle, but I ain't bringing. Alright. Back to the beginning. It's bent. Since it's bent, I think I'm gonna have to go this way with it. I think it's sit more flush. For some reason, I still like to tighten these like car tires. Tighten one, skip one. Good. See, I got them deep socket set. I'm gonna do a tool video. Somebody asked me to do it a while back. I haven't gotten around to it. But it's definitely gonna need a deep socket set. You don't need one for this, but that's what I grabbed. Somebody leave a comment. Would you request to get a new strainer since that one bent? But I think put a new one in there. Once you go to tighten them up, you're gonna bend that one too. If y'all like these videos, please like and subscribe. Tell a friend or tell somebody that's want to get into HVAC. I think these videos will help them out. So hopefully I can have a catalog to where something that they're working on, they can just type it in and hopefully you know, I worked on it and it'll help him out. All right. See if we got any leaks. Good to go right there. And I marked my line, so that's what I'm going right back to. So we're not shaking no more, not yet anyway. So hopefully that's all it was. I'm gonna let it circulate a little bit, bleed some line. Make sure I ain't got no air in my line. I don't know if I got any videos on these York chillers. Hopefully one day I can do a tutorial on these. Just scrolling through the operational. Look at the leaving water and return water temperature. Alright, HVAC people, I'm gonna let this run a while and let this leaving water temperature, I think it's set for 42, I'm not sure. Yeah, 42, I'm gonna let it satisfy, let it run a while, see if I start shaking again, and I might clean that strain out one more time. But right now we got circulating water, everything look good. So I think we're good to go. I think that been wrote up before. I haven't did any repairs and anything yet to it, so yeah. See, I got some air in the line too. gonna let this run for a while, see what it do. Look okay right now. This one here, look like it still wanna shake. Yeah, it's still shaking a little bit. I'm gonna give it about an hour and see what it do. And clean it out one more time. All right, HVAC people.